So talk us through the first, oh, probably that first 10 years, because there was a lot of female lifters, but it's not like today where it's closer to 50-50. It was like you ladies were a bit outnumbered, and
Yeah, we were way outnumbered. Yeah,
it was very different, wasn't it?
it was very different. Back, of course, with the equipment, we didn't have Raw back then, so you had to have somebody again that knew what they were doing when it comes to putting on bench shirts and putting on squat suits and wrapping knees and get pretty intimate positions when you're trying to put on somebody's bench shirt. So
Hmm.
you've got to be comfortable within yourself and be your spouse has to be comfortable with you as well to allow people he
Hmm.
doesn't know or she doesn't know to help you get dressed. you know so you're really in very intimate proximity to one another. It's nothing, there's nothing that comes out of it, but you've got to be really close and personal in somebody's space to be able to do that. So in a way, it develops a deep friendship with the people because you are dependent on one another. And I think that's one of the things that's lacking in our current culture in powerlifting is that there's not that deep connection like we had, you know?
Mm.
And as women, we'd be in the back room holding up towels or making a fence so the other woman would feel comfortable getting out of her squat suit or, trying to get people with those and them damn Z locks, on the thighs and everything. You're right there trying to
Jeez.
move their fat to try to get it to come down just a tad bit and everything. And bench shirts, but that was before that Totten had invented the back of the shirt that had like, oh gosh, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
and it was that all the way around. The fit shirt was neoprene blend all the way around. So yeah, you're reaching inside of people's shirts, grabbing chest and pulling things up and getting them set where they need to be. So it could be just perfect for to find that sweet spot. And so it was, you develop friendships over the years with that. And then so the first 10 years of powerlifting for me was nothing but a twist. And
Mm.
of course, I was in open and, did get to did do several national events. So I made friends all over the United States. And this was before social media really started getting big. And you only got to see those people once a year. Yeah. So it was special. It was special. It was a treat whenever you
Yeah.
went to nationals and things like that because you got to see your friends that, and for a lot of women, in order to find any competition, you had to get outside of your state, and it was what it was. I didn't really get challenged a lot, especially in my weight class, until I got to nationals. And so you had to go if you wanted to be better, if that was the top of the person you needed to be, how you needed to be motivated was you had to go to nationals,
Hmm.
and to get that extra pump